welcome to Should I Stay or Should I Go movie reviews. Tonight's movie is Isle of Dogs by Wes Anderson. We went and seen it tonight at the Marcus Warenberg Theater, and I really liked it. It was interesting, stop motion animation, interesting, good story, kind of cats versus dogs people. Well, I think we've all had that discussion at a time or two, on whether you're a cat person or a dog person. But I really liked it, and I'm going to give it a 7.
I didn't know if I wanted to see the movie. First of all, when I saw previews of it, I thought, I thought it was cute and funny in parts, so that was fun. I don't think we have to choose a cat or a dog because I like both. And
dog person.
Dog person. But anyhow, I guess I liked it pretty okay. It was a little slow for me. I didn't like that they had to interpret everything, although I still felt like that was kind of an interesting take. Anyway, I don't know. I felt a little wishy-washy on it. I didn't hate it. I'm going to give it a 7.
I saw the previews, did not want to really see the movie. Was told that we were going to go see the movie, and then I watched it, and I didn't much care for the interpretation, didn't much care for the type of animation, and only because I do love dogs, I'm going to give it a 4.
Ooh.
Fascinating.
So I just it drug on.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
Well, I think you're all crazy. I thought it was great. I thought it was wonderfully done. It was really interesting to see how creative they were with the stop motion animation, and they also had animation and regular style in there interspersed throughout the film. I thought the voice actors all did a really good job. It was appealing to look at, and yeah, I appreciated the fact that they didn't translate all of the Japanese. I mean, you knew what was going on. That was the whole thing. Was he was conveying the story without having to. You didn't have to have subtitles or hear what they were saying most of the time, but they did have some translations, which I thought were fine. And I gave it an 8 because I thought it was a great movie, and I love the Wes Anderson universe. So that's probably takes it up a tick or 2 for me.
A tick or 2.
A tick or 2. I mean, I wavered from a 6 or a 7. Just I thought it was really funny in parts, so I liked that. So.
Well, I wavered from a 2 up to a 4, only because they ended up bringing the dogs back.
Well,
Well, that was a
They
spoiler.
weren't nice.
Yeah. So spoiler alert. So
we can fix that.
I think that's 3 you should goes and 1
Watch
crazy
it
person.
when you get home.
Yeah, go if you like that kind of thing. Yeah. So didn't hate it. I probably
The
won't
stop
watch
motion
it again.
animation was done really, really well. If you get a chance, also there's some good behind the scenes videos on what it took to put this movie together, and you've got to really give some respect to the animators and things like that, the model builders, because they put so much work and effort. This was a very long process to do, so it looked really, really neat. Scenes that were only in the screen for maybe 30 seconds or whatever, that they spent days and days and days to build.
I believe it.
Now, what was the running time? I didn't see.
I didn't either. I think it's probably an hour and a half. It didn't seem long to me.
It didn't seem too long
It
to
felt
me.
a little long.
I only when they were saying, okay, the next part, part 4,
1,
part
part 2,
whatever.
part 3, yeah.
I was just wondering, okay, well, how many are there? But I never really got completely dragged down in that. It felt a little maybe buttoned up quickly at the end, but I think they'd come to the conclusions that they wanted to get to.
Mm-hmm.
He must have a ton of people wanting to work with him, Wes Anderson, because it was just filled
Full
with
of people.
Yes.
Yeah.
really good cast there.
Yeah.
I did notice at the beginning.
I don't know if there's really any spoilers to share. But
Well, yeah. So we might talk about some spoilers going forward, but if you don't want to hear that kind of thing, you can go ahead and stop now, and tune in next time. But yeah, so as far as spoilers, I don't think I think everybody knew the mayor was a bad guy, and I guess I was kind of shocked that he killed the scientist, but I am glad that they brought the got the dogs back.
Yeah.
You kind of wondered if what was going to happen. Were only a few of them going to get saved?
Well, really, who knew Chief wasn't a black dog? I
That
didn't realize
was
he was
hilarious.
that filthy, though, right? I mean, come on. So.
That was
Yeah.
funny.
And that he was his older brother. There was a lot of humor, which was
Yeah,
really funny.
there was a lot of fun.
I'm your
parts,
older
I
brother
thought.
by 5 minutes.
Yes. Well, the plot, it kind of turned because the previews they were vague enough to say the boy that went searching for his dog.
Yeah.
But it really turned into a lot more than that. And I like the flashback parts. Those were pretty funny too, I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked how, typical Wes Anderson with the titles, and he does that chapter thing in a lot of his movies. It's like, Act 3 or whatever. But yeah, when he's doing the end of flashback.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
Who was the actress that did Tracy, the big-haired girl?
I don't know. I'll have to
Yeah.
look her up.
Yeah, I remember looking at the cast and was like, wow, that is a lot of people, but I couldn't place all of them through most of the pack of dogs we were following, though I knew who those guys were pretty
Well,
well.
it's kind of easy to figure out who Yoko Ono was because she had the braid with the Y and then the braid with
Yes,
the
the
O.
Y-O.
That was her name,
Yeah.
so that
So.
was pretty easy.
Yoko Ono-san.
Yeah.
Go on, listen.
Biscuito.
Uh-huh. Sito.
Sito.
Anyway, I don't know. There's really not a lot of spoilers. It was okay. I won't ever watch it again. I can assure you of that.
Yeah, I'd watch it again.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I would
it's
too.
not something I would watch again.
All right then.
Okay.
All right, that's it for tonight. Like, share, subscribe. Tune in next week, and we will have another movie.
And go or don't.
Go.
Or don't.